Hey, Top Gun options traders and investors. Matt Buckley, call sign Wiz, the primary and weekly options model portfolio manager here at TGO. And earnings season officially underway with Alcoa kicking it off last night with a swing and a miss, a beat and a miss. And now we're really starting to get into it in the markets. Not too much going on the flight schedule as far as economic announcements. Yeah, seeing some good news actually out of China, which is helping a lot of our positions in our primary live trade brief model portfolio. We're long-term bullish on China via the FXI and seeing a nice move out of the FXI today because really seeing inflation in check overseas in China. So China's really starting to gain a little bit of a bid here. Let's take a look at a chart of the FXI. And you can see that we've really, as U.S. equities have caught a bid, the FXI has really started to pull out of the recent nosedive that it's been in, and we've gotten some nice trades here. So as you can see, as U.S. equities, people kind of fled emerging markets, people moved into U.S. equities, and now they're moving out of U.S. equities and back into emerging markets, and that's pretty funny. So keep this one on the brain, that chart right there, and then take a look at this chart right here. Does that look familiar? Kind of looks like the FXI, right? Except this is Brazil. So the BRICS tend to move together. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. So look at this. Nice decrease. Everybody going to U.S. equities, and now everybody's starting to realize that earnings are most likely going to suck. We got a North Korea test going on and really high tensions between the United States and the BRIC countries kind of going, hey, nothing to see here. We're all good to go. So seeing some good moves out of our long-term diagonals in the FXI and our Brazil ETF, a couple emerging market positions we have there. Also seeing some interesting moves today in gold. Very shocking article. Not, you know what? It's not shocking. I completely agree with it, but it's just stunning to me to see a headline like this. Trust in gold, not Bernac, as U.S. states promote bullion. Over a dozen states are moving to recognize gold and silver as legal tender. There's a fear that the government, or Bernac in particular, the Fed, is pursuing a policy that will lead to the collapse of the dollar. Isn't that incredible, folks? Texas wants their gold back. Texas Investment Management Company, they want their gold back. They want it back at the University of Texas. States not trusting the United States government. Absolutely shocking, right? Got news. A buddy of mine is the commanding officer of the Blue Angels, the Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron, the Blue Angels. They just canceled their season. The Thunderbirds and the Blue Angels will not fly in airshow season. But, you know what's good news? At least there's another exclusive party at the White House that you and I paid for, with Justin Timberlake, Queen Latifah, Al Green, whoever else these people are who I don't care about. You paid for it, folks. So while this is going on, North Korea to launch a missile tomorrow. U.S. Ambassador is talking about his family vacation on the blog. We got Patriot missiles to defend Tokyo. We're warning foreigners to leave South Korea. North Korea's booted all the ambassadors out, saying, we can't protect you. Leave the country. The Obama administration is cutting defense. Awesomeness, Mr. President. Pure awesomeness. Let's gut defense while you're partying. Good stuff, folks. So that's what's going on this week is the world could end and Mr. Obama's partying. But this is very interesting, guys. The NFIB, it's a small business report, right? Small business report, small businesses between 1 and 250 people, which I count myself a proud member of by the National Federation of Independent Business. Their last report last month obliterated President Obama. It's supposed to be a nonpartisan, but it was shocking how the tone. And again, it's coming in negative. Small businesses are the engines that drive this country, and they're sputtering and they're dying. But there's a party in the White House. And there's actually more parties in the White House if you take a look at this. Another command perform. It's incredible. And celebrities are demanding the president ease his drug policy. Good stuff. Flight to gold today, guys. Nice little. Check this out. I just conducted our primary live trade brief every Tuesday morning. 0900. We have a primary live trade brief. Put this. Let me show you my order screen. Put a bull put spread on as gold caught a bid this morning about an hour ago at 9:49 a.m. There you go. It was a bull put spread. Sold a weekly. That it expires this Friday. Weekly options, a bull put spread. Sold the 151.5, 149.5 bull put spread, and it's up 50% in 45 minutes. It was up $600 when I started taping. It's up $525. $525 in 45 minutes on the pop in the GLD. Worth the price of admission alone. And a nice good day in the model portfolio. We're up $2,800 on some pretty good market moves. Essentially when the market's flat. You know, you got a nice looking hedge portfolio when the market's flat. You got some greens, you got some light greens, you got some pinks, and you got a little darker pink, reddish. That's a nice hedged portfolio, folks. So a lot of good stuff going on. We got a lot of earnings coming out this week, not a lot of economic data. Next week is going to be bank week. Monday through Friday, we have everybody from Citigroup to PNC to State Street to SunTrust to JP Morgan to Wells Fargo. Next week is bank week, going to be a very, very critical part of the earnings season. A lot of regional banks report next week, and they, like small businesses, kind of are the engines of America. You know, the Goldman Sachs, the JP Morgans, Morgan Stanleys. Folks, go try and get a mortgage from Goldman Sachs. You can't. But the SunTrust, the State Streets, the Northern Trust, those are the, financials tend to lead us into and out of a recession. And if these financials next week sputter, the market's going to implode. I guarantee it. So we need to either see some strength out of the financials. Actually, I don't care. As an options trader, I don't care if the financials are great, average, or poor next week. I'm going to trade the hell out of it and potentially make money. That's the beauty of trading options. So let me correct myself by saying we need to see strength out of the financials. I really don't care because I'm going to trade them. Fifth Third Bank Corp, like I said, a lot of regional banks next week. So a lot of good stuff going on in the model portfolio, a lot of good stuff going on in the market. If you're not feeling like a lot of good stuff is going on, you're probably trading this market solo and you're doing it alone. And you think unafraid, but I guarantee you should be very afraid with what's going on because I think a lot of bad stuff's about to happen. China and Australia are agreeing via some trade pacts to ditch using the U.S. dollar as their common currency. Isn't that incredible? So there goes the U.S. dollar. You can bet that the Middle East is going to follow soon. This time last year, OPEC was talking about ditching the dollar as valuing oil on the U.S. dollar. I guarantee you that starts coming up again. So the United States, here we go, folks, getting ready to roll over here. But like I tell my Top Gun options traders, we're going to potentially make money on the stupidity of others. If you want to do that, come check out what we do here at Top Gun Options. Go to topgunoptions.com/TA-LTB. That stands for Trade Alert live trade brief. We have skill-based trade alerts and we have skill-based live trade briefs. For example, I run the program called Primary. It's more for people who are newer or kind of know a little bit about what they're doing with options. And then we have a volatility arbitrage trader that runs intermediate and advanced for people who know what they're doing with options or who think they're Jedi Masters. And if you think you're good, we'll make you better. And then obviously most traders, when they join Top Gun Options, do both. They hang out in primary, intermediate, advanced, looking at how we manage $100,000 model portfolios in this very volatile and changing market. So go to topgunoptions.com/TA-LTB and sign up for a 2-week test flight and see how we do things here at Top Gun Options and see how we potentially make $600 in 45 minutes on a trade on gold, or we make $3,000 in the model portfolio in a morning. Okay, so I got to run because I got a lot of trading to do. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. I'm going to be back with tomorrow's SITREP. We'll see you.